Alright, Omies. This is going to be a quick and dirty one. Kind of like this mod here. It's not the freshest. I kind of got it as a beater, but I really took it to the limit, and I'll show you in a minute. So here is the Hussar Locus boro mod, 18650, DNA 60. However, I call this one the Focus, as it's fake clone, non-authentic, by SXK. There's the Sevo 70 chip, which is like the typical Ultroner SXK chip, which is like kind of like a mock DNA 60 slash dicodes-ish chip. And then the 60 watt one is DNA. Now there's also like your 60 watt Ambition chip, just even more similar to a DNA, but we won't get into that. So on this side you have Locus, and then on this side you have Hussar. As you'll see, mine has serious scuff marks. It took a hard fall. I was a bit reckless. I'm usually super careful with my stuff, but I was a little like inebriated at the time, and I take this to work now too. You'll see inside it's very dirty. So it's like a partially exposed battery wrap going on here. It's not completely open like a KBR or tag, or you know what I mean. I'm noticing the trend is shifting a little bit more, so like they're partially covering up the batteries now. I don't know. I just cover the whole damn thing up, but that's just my opinion. It came with a flush nut and shit. I don't think I have it. I don't have it in here. I'll look for 1 second. Okay, here it is. It did come with a drip tip. It came with this integrated tip, which has little Monarchy crowns on it. I don't know if you see them actually. And then like up here, you have MNCH Monarchy logo. Now, on the authentic one, you'll actually have little engravings along the whole thing, kind of like etched in there, that go up the whole side. And also on the authentic ones, these little bars that look like a lowercase d, they have like little slashes in them, little you know, cutouts throughout the whole thing. So those are the two main giveaways on the clone. Like basically like this on the bottom, like that great cheese grater look, you know what I mean? You have that on the sides a little bit on these stainless pieces. So yeah, it's got a lot of stainless steel going on. This is dumb. This is Palm Delrin. For a minute I thought it might have been PET. You see like the connection here at the base is like very elevated. It's a flat head, so you could adjust it, but it really protrudes out, and you kind of have that covered. And then you'll see like this metal piece hanging out. I mean, it looks weird without a boro tank in there, but you know, on the other side, that's your fire button, and then you have your up and downs right here on this side. It's a little heavy. The authentic may be a little bit lighter, and they do have titanium plated authentic ones too. They have them in black. They have them in toxic titanium with blue and purple. And yeah, they made this in all sorts of fashions. I mean, this was supposed to be Hussar's final mod, and it didn't happen. Now they have a newer mod out that's in this vein, but it's all Delrin. I actually like it better. I liked this a lot. That's why I got it, even though it's not the authentic. You do have a little Monarchy crown up here too. They have a new one out called the Lure. It looks even better. I kind of would like an authentic all-white Delrin Lure at some point. I'm gonna just put in this protocol tip if I can fit the damn thing in here. This is like a clear Pro and an Atom, protocol Atom RBA. So, you know, you have your typical pain in the ass threaded top, and this one's even more of a pain. It's really deeply threaded. There's a lot of threads on this, and it's hard to get a good purchase of it, get a good grip of it. I just cut my nails, so you know it's even harder to get to. Here you go. We got some, looks like some gold plating down there. Let's drop her in. Got my mission wrap. You see how many threads are on here, right? It's all very dirty too. What else can I say about this? So, you know, I mainly wanted to point out the differences between the authentic and this. You know, it works good. Like I said, it's a little heavy, and like it's not the most comfortable mod because of these, you know, all this metal going on, and it's a little awkward in the hands, like industrial feeling almost. Let's start it up. Evolve DNA 60. There's no startup screen, just the Evolve logo, and that's it. We got a 0.44, 29 watts. I have a Beard Tobaccino in there, or what's left of it. But yeah, the Locus. I thought this is one of the best looking mods out this year. Along with like the Harpy Slim, and now the Lure, and the Delra D650. There's a couple other mods out now that I'm liking, but yeah. And the Lure, they just Unknown is doing a collab with Hussar to do the Lure Unknown collab. That should be interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's a 3-window, which is always very nice. It just has a really nice shape. I like the middle fire button. You know, it is a very nice mod. I kind of wish I had like a real flashy titanium version, but now I would hold off for a Lure. I think these were $500 brand new, and this was like $100 probably, through like 3F Vape or 2F Deal. And then the titanium ones, they were like $900 to like $1,000, so they're not cheap. Hussar is lowering all their prices recently, but you know, this stuff's still pretty expensive. Like the Unknown collab for the Lure is going to be Peak, and the Peak material is expensive, but that's like $650, and I think the regular Delrin Lure is like $350. So you're actually better off getting the Lure, I would think. But you know, the stainless, even though it weighs more, you know, it's probably heavier or more expensive and more difficult to build. And so anyhow, that's the Focus, and you know, it's not a bad little boro mod to have. Just for like size comparison, here it is next to the 38 Special. 38 Special is at 21,700. This is an 18,650. There it is side by side with the Moab. They're pretty neck on with the height and like probably width too. Yeah. Here it is next to a billet box, so it's shorter than a billet. Sorry about the focus. Here it is next to an Ion. Here it is next to Harpy Harbor. So it's pretty much in line with most other Delrin high-end boro mods of this size. You know, the Harpy is going to be wider because the boro is facing the opposite way. But you can still see, I mean, it's not the thinnest either. So, you know, the Harpy Harbor is only a little bit wider in that regard, but great shape, great size, decent mod. If you can get the authentic for a good price, I would get it. Faux show. Be careful with them. Don't do what I did to this one. So maybe I'll sell it for like, I don't know, $50. Who knows? All right, deuces.